So in the next few minutes, I'm going to be talking about my 3 favorite non-fiction books of all time. Yo, what's up everyone, and welcome to another video on my channel Alpha Teens, and today I'm going to be talking about 3 of my most favorite non-fiction books that I've read recently, and I think they're an amazing read, and every teenager must read these 3 books. And even if you're not a teenager, you should read them, but if you're a teenager, these books are especially for you. Okay, starting off with the first book. By the way, I have 2 hard copies of the 2 books amongst the 3. The third one I read on Kindle. The first book being The Rudest Book Ever. Now, according to me, this is an amazing, fantastic book written by Aaqib Mohammed, who's also a social media influencer, a YouTuber, an Instagrammer, an author, and a podcaster. He also has a podcast called Raw and Real, which you can listen to on Spotify. And this book is an amazing. So basically, in Aaqib Mohammed on his YouTube channel, he makes problem solving. He's a problem solver. Okay, people send their problems to him via Instagram DM, and he answers those problems in his videos. There was a time when he made daily videos. Now he makes almost weekly or once in 2 weeks or something. So this book is basically it's basically insanely practical ideas to free your mind from all bullshit. Okay, so in this process, so basically Aaqib Mohammed in this video talks about how to deal with rejections of all kinds, how to change your perceptions of people so you don't end up screwed, why a society that sees people as good or bad is dumb, how the search for happiness screws us over, how seeking approval and acceptance kills our individuality, how the truth about social media influencers, why we should be taught on how to think instead of what to think. Basically what this means that this one book with 200 pages will completely change your perception towards life. You'll become way more optimistic, you'll become way more calm and peaceful, and you'll understand. So this book basically just talks about the ugly truths of life which no one wants to accept, but everybody knows they're the truth, but no one wants to accept it. Okay, so I will be making 10 lessons I learned from the Rudest Book Ever video very soon, inshallah. Second book that I would recommend every single teenager to read, and if you're an adult you can still read it, but mostly it's for teenagers. It's specified in the book as well that it's mostly for teenagers. If you're an adult you can still read it, but you won't be able to relate much. This is the book, The Teenage Guide to Friends. It talks about making friends, it talks about peer pressure, toxic friendships, social media, conflicts, personality types. This book is basically for anyone and everyone, especially teenagers, on how to make new friends, how to make good friends, how to make a good impression on others, how to it's divided into 4 sections in which the whole book talks about how to make new and good friends and stuff. So as you understand that it's all about friendship and stuff like that. Mostly in teenagers our hormones are changing, so we have mood swings and stuff like that. We can change a lot during these times. This book helps us, teach us how to change in a good way, how to it guides us step by step on how to make good friends and stuff like that. Friendships and peer pressures, peer groups can cause problems and upset in your teenagers. People can be confusing until you understand how different personality traits, stresses and emotions affect their behavior. Yours too. So must read that I think every teenager should read, especially teenagers. No, actually for this one I would say especially adults should read this book. It's called, as you can see over here, it's called Blame My Brain, the amazing teenage brain revealed. Now I'm going to be giving a quick summary of this book, because if you want to read any of these 3 books, I think you should know what sort of they're about. Basically, see, adults call us teenagers irresponsible and stuff like that, moody and aggressive and stuff like that. Now it's not our fault. If any adult is watching this, it is completely in the hands of our brain. That's how the name suits the book, Blame My Brain, the amazing teenage brain revealed. Now our brain during during puberty, during teenage years, during adolescence completely changes. The hormones are everywhere. Okay, that's also why we get loads of mood swings. We feel aggressive, we feel sad, we feel depressed, many other sort of feelings. So this book talks about why those feelings happen, why hormones are such a big thing, especially during your adolescence and teenage periods. So it's a must read for every adult. And if you're a teenager and you want to know what's wrong with your body, why you're having such crazy mood swings, why you feel like punching the walls, which I do sometimes, then you must read this book. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, if you learned something from it, then subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it with your friends. You can subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my 2nd channel and 3rd channel and 4th channel and 5th channel. All the links will be in the channel description. Then you can also check out my Instagram page called @alphateens with 2N, in which I post articles and thoughts and videos and stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.